Surah 7, Part 2. And when they did fahisha, they said, We found our fathers on it, and Allah has commanded us it. Say, Allah does not command fahisha. Do you say of Allah what you do not know? Say, My Lord has commanded equity, and set your faces at every mosque, and invoke him sincere towards him in the religion. As he began you, do you return. A party has guided, and a party he has recognized. Upon them is straying. They have taken the devils as protectors instead of Allah, and they think that they are guided. Banu Adam, take you adornment at every mosque, and eat and drink, and do not exceed. He does not love the exceeders. Say, who has forbidden Allah's adornment, which he has brought out for his slaves, and the good things of the provision? Say, they are for those who have believed in the dunya life, exclusively the day of resurrection. Thus do we detail the verses for people who know. Say, My Lord has only forbidden the fawahish, what was invisible thereof, and what was hidden, and iniquity and oppression without right, and that you associate with Allah what he has not sent down authority for, and that you say about Allah what you do not know. And for every nation a term. So when their term has come, they do not delay an hour, nor do they bring forward. Banu Adam, if messengers from you come to you relating to you my verses, then those who have feared and reformed, then there is no fear upon them, nor do they grieve. And those who have called our verses a lie, and have been arrogant towards them, those are the companions of the fire, they abiding therein indefinitely. So who is more unjust than he who has fabricated a lie against Allah, or has called his verses a lie? Those, their share from the book reaches them until when our messengers came to them, causing them to die. They said, Where is what you used to invoke instead of Allah? They said, They strayed from us, and they testified against themselves that they were kafirun. He said, Enter among nations that passed away before you of jinn and men in the fire. Every time a nation entered, it cursed its sister until when they had overtaken one another in it all. The last of them said of the first of them, Our Lord, these misguided us, so give them double torture of the fire. He said, For all is double, but you do not know. And the first of them said to the last of them, Then you had no favour over us, so taste the torture for what you used to earn. Those who have called our verses a lie, and have been arrogant towards them, the gates of the sky are not opened for them, and they do not enter the Jannah until the camel passes into the eye of the needle. And thus do we recompense the criminals. Theirs of Jahannam is a bed, and above them are covers, and thus do we recompense the wrongdoers. And those who have believed and done the righteous deeds, we do not make difficulties for a soul except in its capacity. Those are the companions of the Jannah. They abide therein indefinitely. And we pulled out what is in their chests of malignity. Rivers run beneath them. And they said, Praise be to Allah who has guided us to this, and we were not to be guided if Allah had not guided us. Our Lord's messengers came with the truth, and they were called. That is the Jannah. You have been caused to inherit it for what you used to do. And the companions of the Jannah called to the companions of the fire, We have found what our Lord promised us to be true. So have you found what your Lord promised to be true? They said, Yes. Then a caller called among them, Allah's curse is upon the wrongdoers. Those who hinder from the way of Allah and seek crookedness in it, and they in the hereafter are kafirun. And between them is a screen, and on the heights are men recognizing all by their mark. And they called to the companions of the Jannah, Peace be upon you. They have not entered it, and they hope. And when their eyesight was turned facing the companions of the fire, they said, Our Lord, do not put us with the wrongdoing people. And the companions of the heights called to men they recognized by their mark. They said, Your gathering has not availed you, and what you were arrogant about. Are these the ones of whom you swore Allah would not bestow mercy upon? Enter the Jannah. There is no fear upon you, and you do not grieve. And the companions of the fire called to the companions of the Jannah, Pour out upon us some of the water, or of what Allah has provided you with. They said, Allah has forbidden them to the kafirun.